Today on Houston Life, what's old is new again. We're taking you inside Palace Social, a brand new entertainment spot in Bel Air that has a rich history in Houston.
And we are chatting with a local teen who has made his way to Hollywood, starring alongside Wanda Sykes and Mike Epps in the sitcom The Upshaws on Netflix.
Plus, it is Wine Club Wednesday, poured by H-E-B. We have the perfect wine for your next barbecue. It's red, and it's under $10.
And learn how you can sample dishes from dozens of all-star chefs at the Houston Food Festival. That and so much more coming up today on Houston Life.
Live from Studio B and KPRC2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday, August 11th. I'm Courtney Savala.
Hi, Courtney. Hi, everyone. Glad to have you with us today. I'm Derek Shore.
Hey, did you get out and vote today?
For what?
I don't know. I don't know. I was very confused.
Listen,
can you share with the people?
Every once in a while, I just wear the wrong thing, okay? And I was getting dressed in a rush this morning, and I thought, oh, you know what? I can wear a love shirt. You know, love, it's like I'm in love. It's a beautiful
Wednesday.
day. It's Wednesday. Love, love, love. Yeah, it says vote.
I was so confused because I thought, boy, I need to Google something because I am missing out. I don't know what's going on today.
You were confused. Imagine how I felt when I realized it said vote instead of love. But I do think it is a good reminder for all of us that we should vote.
One day.
One in the next election.
Listen, and I love it because the more, you're just turning into me. Let's just face it. That's like something I would do. I love it.
The nicest thing you've ever said to me.
It's something I would do. I love it.
Well, get out and vote.
Get out and vote. I'm going to wear my vote necklace tomorrow.
Vote.
Hey, you know how I feel about Pink. I mean, she is a super, uber, unbelievable mom.
The singer, not the color.
Yeah, oh, well, both actually.
Okay.
Pink is my favorite color, but Pink, she is one of my favorite entertainers. And she posted the coolest thing on Instagram. Apparently, she and her daughter, Willow, her daughter is 10, and they did like a family Olympics in their backyard. I totally want to replicate this. I don't know what events they were doing. Clearly, it was in the pool. They have matching swimsuits. Mama has got the gold medal. Her daughter has got the silver.
Cute.
They had basically a family Olympics day, and Pink captured the hashtag including Mama won gold, and the other hashtag was better luck in 4 years, Wills. Her daughter's name is Willow.
That's adorable. I love the name Willow, too.
I know. So cute. And then they celebrated with sushi. They had like a whole thing going on. I love her. I love what she stands for and just kind of a real, like, everyday mom family thing to do, right?
So is her daughter Willow the one who flies through the air and does all the acrobatics?
Yes.
So way back, like in the late 90s, you know, when all the boy bands were happening and Pink was happening, I remember covering a story, and Pink was playing in this charity basketball. And back then, there were a lot of worried parents. Like, if your child listened to Pink, it was like, oh, well,
questionable.
Her hair looks a little different, and she's a little too edgy. And fast forward all these years later, she's a fantastic mom. Her career is still going strong. And I think she is a great example. We should never judge a book by its cover, right?
No.
Or judge at all.
At all. And who cares if she's a little edgy, you know?
It's great.
It makes the world go around. And by the way, she's 41 years old, a mom of 2, an unbelievable artist. Let her do her thing, right?
Let her do her thing. Amen for Pink.
And here's another thing about letting her do her thing. We're talking about Canada's most decorated Olympian, and this is Penny Olacek. And I'm sorry, maybe I think it's Olacek is her last name.
Okay.
That's how you say it. So this is really interesting. She's 21 years old. She Googled herself accidentally. She Googled most decorated Canadian Olympian, and there popped up her name, right? Well, she had an interesting quote that she gave on the Today Show, and she said, "I want to thank that teacher in high school who told me to stop swimming, to focus on school, because swimming wouldn't get me anywhere."
Oh my goodness.
This is where dreams are made. I mean, isn't that incredible?
Please tell me we have her high school teacher on the phone right now.
I know, wouldn't that be nice?
Isn't it interesting, too, how when people tell you you can't do something or you're wasting your time doing something, for a lot of people, I think it actually serves as enhanced motivation. Like, oh, wow, you don't think I can do it? watch me.
Yeah, it's a little fuel for the fire, if you will.
I certainly had a lot of naysayers growing up. I mean, you know, my cousins, my extended family, people were deeply, deeply concerned that I was pursuing a career in television, because no one has a career in television. And, oh, Derek, he likes to do plays. Good luck. You know, so I just think that made me probably work harder. I can identify with this Olympian for sure.
100%. Or even somebody, you know, it's interesting, and I think we've talked about this on the show before, that as kids, right, what do you dream? What do you aspire to be? Oh, dreamer, play. You're kind of acting in character, and then as an adult, we're told, it's not great to be a dreamer. Why?
That is really interesting.
There are so many people that are starting sort of their second life. They had a career, maybe it was squashed long ago, and now they want to do something that they're really passionate about. Who cares about dreaming? If you've got it in you and you have fuel in your belly and it makes you happy, do it.
I think so too. I think so too. Don't you think, though, that with the pandemic and just the climate, the world we live in today, that there is more room for experimentation in terms of reinventing oneself and saying, you know what, I'm 50 years old, I'm 60 years old, and I want to do something new. I want to go back to school. I want to get a degree in something different, or I want to start a business. We have seen those examples. We have a lot of those examples right here in Houston. I'm proud to say we featured them, a lot of those examples right here in our show, but I think it's important to give each other some grace and say, hey, you know what, your life is not working out the way you thought, or this unexpected thing happened, maybe you had a relationship end. Go for it. It is never too late to reinvent yourself.
And that's the beauty of living in this free world, right? I mean, we could go back to school, we could do what we want to do. And I think that is incredible. By the way, Penny is only 21 years old. She specializes in freestyle and butterfly. Pretty sure she's going to add a few more medals to that long list alongside her name.
I think so too. I think she's doing just fine. Wow, I really am curious though if that teacher, I'm sure by now, has seen that quote in the paper. Hey, speaking of reinventing oneself and trying something new, so you know job openings in the U.S.? First of all, right now, unemployment, it is 5.4%. Officially now, there are more than 10 million jobs. This is according to the Labor Department. They're saying this is a record.
Right.
Never before in the history of the United States have we had 10.1 million jobs available. So if you are looking for work, it is a great time to get out. And you know, employers, they're also offering a record number and scope of incentives to try to lure people to get back to work.
We saw that not only here, but in Branson, Missouri, when we were there, Walmart, McDonald's, all of these places were giving signing bonuses. Come work for us. You come start today, we'll give you a signing bonus for working. A lot of these restaurants are in smaller capacity hours because they don't have the people to come in and manage.
Right.
And then you've got people upset that, you know, you have to wait a little longer for your food, and that bussing a table, and they get mad because there's not enough people. I saw that incident happen.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah. A few Karens out there.
A few, more than a few, right?
But it is really interesting. There's lots and lots and lots of jobs available, no matter what you want to do.
Yeah, it's a good time to be looking for a job, for sure. Hey, have you heard about this, the fake vaccination cards?
Yes, like the fake ID.
Yeah, so the fake ID back in the day. Oh, who would have had one of those?
I mean, my brother, not me. My brothers did.
Of course not.
Never.
I didn't have a fake ID. Mine was real. It was just my friend's expired one.
Perfect.
I know. I don't know why I had it. It was just, anyway, that's a story for another time. But, you know, last week we started hearing rumblings of some colleges and universities requiring these vaccination cards, right? And obviously there's this controversy about getting vaccinated. We're not going down that road today on the show. But what's interesting is some employers are now saying, like United Airlines has said, if you want to work for United Airlines past October, I believe, you have got to prove to us that you have been vaccinated. So over the last few days, we've been hearing these rumblings of people saying like, oh, well, I'm just going to fake my vaccination card. Because I guess you could do that. I guess you could like print it off on cardstock. Here's the thing though, like the plot is thickening because the FBI has gotten involved and they have said people caught creating, selling, or using these fake vaccination cards, they can be penalized with a maximum fine of 5 years in prison and $5,000. So they mean business about it, for sure.
They really, and I'm guessing because it's a
Because it's a federal entity and because the seal on because that logo, see the CDC seal there up at the top,
okay,
right?
that's
so that by duplicating that, you are committing a federal crime. It is a counterfeit act. And apparently, again, they mean business. There are a lot of questions about enforcement, but it seems that if you are, I don't know, trying to go to work with one of these fake cards, or if you're even enrolled in school, college or university, and you want to go back to school this fall, you just don't want to find yourself in hot water.
Right. Don't do it. Also, in New York, there was a restaurant that we went to. We had to show our vaccination card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a debate, cities, counties, and states. A lot of people are seeming at odds. But at the end of the day, I hope people can just be nice to one another, because I'm still floored sometimes when I read some of these comments online. I mean, people can be so nice, and then they can turn and be so terrible.
I know.
I know.
Let's spread some sunlight today.
I know. We're all human, but let's try to take the high road, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're going to have fun today, I promise. Those are beautiful flowers. Still to come on Houston Life while we are boiling here in Houston. You won't believe this. Some people are already talking about, brace yourselves, pumpkin spice lattes. What? You are one of these people? Okay,
you know
hold the phone. There's also this new pumpkin flavored product that might have you just scratching your head or barfing in the trash.
Oh, okay, let's check in with Joe Sam, who's also getting a taste of flavor-filled festival. Hey, Joe, you're at one of my favorite places.
Yeah, Courtney, we're at Blue Darn, and you can already see here we're getting ready to taste that heirloom tomato salad. They're going to be doing this all for the community preview that's going to be coming up in just a couple of days. So we're going to talk all about that and the organization that's putting it on when Houston Life returns.
Okay, I know it's August, but listen, pumpkin spice season, it's coming. I went to Bath & Body Works today. All the candles in the soap is pumpkin
spice,
candied apple.
In the meantime, we have a heat advisory.
Yes.
Literally anyone who can watch Houston Life right now, if you're in our viewing area, you're under a heat advisory. There's like dangerous heat outside.
I know, and my mom watching in Las Vegas, very hot there
120
too.
degrees.
I mean, 100 and whatever it is.
Stay inside,
right?
and drink your water.
But listen to this. So last year, Starbucks PSL, as we like to call it, those in the know, the pumpkin spice lattes, PSL, the group, you know, it was released.
DSL, is that high-speed PSL, high-speed internet?
Last year, it was released August 25th. Now, there is speculation that it's going to be earlier this year because we think it's going to be August 24th because typically Starbucks new releases happen on a Tuesday, so we're just, you know, process of elimination.
Who is paying attention this closely? I'm very impressed. Also, next year, they're going to release it like July 4th.
I know. Memorial Day weekend, and get your pumpkin spice latte.
Like Christmas decorations come earlier every year. Wow.
I know. Well, and as Derek said, like, I mean, just look at the map, right? I mean, we are under full-blown heat from east to west to north to south. We're not ready temperature-wise for pumpkin spice latte, but I'm going to tell you right now, I am always ready for it. But listen to this. The latest pumpkin spice flavored product is coming to us from Cup of Noodles.
What do you mean?
It's coming to Walmart locations in October. It's pumpkin spice Cup of Noodles.
Wait, okay, so I think we have a photo of this to show people. It's pumpkin spice flavored noodles?
Cup of noodles, like a chicken noodle soup.
Wow.
But like, you know, like ramen, like, yeah. And then I'm obsessed with this Trader Joe's list on Instagram. This is what they posted today, you know, the pumpkin head. And they're not affiliated with Trader Joe's. They just like to share updated products. And they're just like, we know it's August, but we're ready. I hear ya.
Okay, well, we're going to get to the pumpkin spice latte this fall, but can't we just focus on the popsicles right now?
Pumpkin spice popsicles? Where are those?
Okay, Lauren Kelly, save us, please.
No, Derek, I'm going to grab my sweater and my cozy up by the fire and grab my PSL to warm up today. Nothing sounds worse. But of course, we want to hear from you. What is one thing about summer that you won't miss? We've already got some great responses coming in. Let's check in with Penny first. Penny writes in, the high electricity bill.
Yes.
I will miss it staying light longer. That's for sure.
Dramatically cheaper.
Yeah. Amanda writes in and says, the constant washing and drying of pool towels and in bathing suits all the time. I totally get that. That's why they just kind of sit outside on the pool deck and dry out there.
Champagne problems, Amanda. Champagne problems. If you have a pool, you're winning.
Stop it. Bonnie writes in, my husband, who's a teacher, being at home
every single day.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Ooh, ouch.
You know what I don't want? I'm sick of the ponytail, like, sweat under my neck, so I will not be missing that. But you guys head over to the Houston Life Facebook page. Join the conversation. We're going to share some more of your comments a little bit later on. Derek and Courtney, what about you guys?
Okay, Lauren, I know you have a pool, too. It'd just be nice not to have bath water, right?
Yes.
Because it's so hot.
It is like sitting in bath water. But, I mean, you know, if I can get a tan while I do it, I'll take it. Derek, you're invited anytime.
Yeah, as the non-pool owner in the group, thank you.
Anytime.
For being rich. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right.
I got you guys fooled.
Thank you.
Look, we just dug a hole in the back. It's real muddy, but it works. Don't forget, I have a boy mom. That's all they need. Dirt and water. We're good.
Okay, thanks to our viewers for your comments as well. Okay, we're going to shift gears now and talk about a food festival. They're dishing up the chance for you to explore dishes from dozens of all-star chefs.
And that includes the French-inspired flavors of one of our favorite restaurants, Blue Dorn, where Joe Sam is getting a taste of all the fun. Joe, it's a beautiful restaurant and delicious.
Yeah, you guys, so I just finished eating one of those amazing tomato salads. It's one of the things that you'll be able to see at the Commune Preview. We have actually the founder here to talk all about that, and he's going to also explain to us why this was actually brought together. Grover, thanks so much for doing this for us. We're going to be talking about the indie chefs community.
Yep.
For people who don't know about that, explain to us how you guys are helping the community with this actual event.
So we're a group of about 700 chefs nationally in about 40 markets all over the U.S. Our goal is to get a bunch of chefs together from differing markets and backgrounds to kind of get together and build a community so we can share best practices and ideas, advocate for one another, because really it's a really difficult industry, and so our goal overall is just improving the lives of the folks that run these restaurants.
You're really hitting on the systemic issues that the hospitality industry faces too. Talk to us a little bit more about that and how this is going to incorporate help with that.
So, you know, obviously people always joke about how difficult the restaurant industry is. It is a very difficult thing, and obviously with COVID it's become even more difficult, constantly having to pivot throughout the last 18 months or so. And so, you know, a lot of what we're doing is we're trying to get them together to discuss different options on how to continue their operations, how we deal with COVID in general, and just how you deal with operations in general and improving the lives of your workers and labor and stuff like that.
Well, speaking of COVID, this is supposed to have been a huge event stretched out amongst a long amount of time, but you had to shorten it down into this preview. Tell us why and how you guys are going to be putting in restrictions and COVID precautions to make sure people are safe when they do come out.
Of course. So originally we were going to have about 240 chefs come from 40 markets. And we had 16 days of programming, a bunch of street markets, all this incredible stuff. With the new data on COVID and the Delta variant, we made a decision that we were going to postpone the main Commune Festival until March of next year. And so instead we're going to do Commune Preview, which is basically just a smaller scale event. All of our participants are vaccinated. They provided us with proof of vaccination. We're doing daily testing on site. We also have all the events outdoors with, of course, a little bit of air conditioning equipment to make it comfortable, but we wanted to do it as safely as possible, so we also limited the number of guests that will be coming in attendance.
Grover, I love it, and I love that you're still doing this to help the community. This is going to be such a great event.
Thank you.
And when we come back, we're going to be talking about the great food that you're going to be able to see there, because we're going to be meeting with the chef who's going to whip us up a special dish that you'll be able to see. For right now, we're going to go ahead and send things back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Joe, we'll see you in a bit. When we come back, details on the simple ways you can help change lives by helping Houstonians get back to work.
And later, we are chatting with the Rosenberg native who stars in Netflix hit comedy series, The Upshaws. Stay right there. Houston Life. We'll be right back.
During the summer, it is more important than ever to give back to Goodwill. Whether you are shopping there or dropping off donations, you are helping Houstonians get back to work. Joining us now with more on Goodwill Houston's workforce program is VP of Fund Development and Community Relations, Barbie Parker, and Program Manager Kaya Walker-Washington. Ladies, welcome to you both.
Thanks, Derek. Great to be here with you.
It's great to have you. Let's start with some good news. So Goodwill Houston's Job Connection Centers, they are now reopening for in-person services?
Yes, sir. So we are so happy that we are finally reopening it for in-person services. We are doing health checks, temperature checks, sanitizing everything all the time. And, you know, like I've told you before, Derek, during the pandemic, we shifted all of our services to an online platform, and we were still able to serve so many Houstonians during the pandemic. And now that it's kind of hopefully slowing down a little bit and we're reopening, we're able to serve even more. So it's just amazing. And here with me is my friend and colleague, Kaya, who is one of our program managers. So she works day in and day out with so many of our clients, and she does an incredible job.
Well, and Kaya, break it down for us. So what is Goodwill Houston's Career Academy, and how does it help Houstonians find jobs, especially now that we've had this very strange year and a half?
Awesome. Well, again, thanks for having us. Goodwill Houston Career Academy is a learning institution where students can come to us. They can get a career that's stackable and that leads to career growth.
And okay, and drill down on the types of careers, because the Career Academy does offer, as I understand, several different programs. Is that right?
Absolutely. So just to name a few, one of them is our AMP, our Apartment Maintenance Professional Program, as well as our Google IT Certification Program. Especially within our Job Connection Centers, we have an abundance of career leading programs. We have NCCER Core Construction and also our Logistics Program, just to name a few.
You know, ladies, at the top of today's show, we were talking about people who are looking for jobs and even just reinventing themselves, right? So maybe someone's in a career and they know it's time for a change, or maybe there's a young person out there, maybe they don't have career experience. What is your message to people to come out and check out the Goodwill Houston Career Academy?
Awesome. I would definitely encourage Houstonians to come to Goodwill for any type of career leading aspirations they may have. The unique thing about us at Goodwill is that we work with individuals with barriers to work, and whatever those barriers may manifest themselves to be. So as you mentioned, young adults that are not really sure what type of opportunity they're looking for, we're more than welcome to help them, even if it's, you know, an established worker who's looking to reinvent themselves, as we've been saying today. Bring them on by. We're here to help Houston level up.
And again, as you mentioned, training in apartment maintenance, Google IT, logistics and manufacturing. The programs really are incredible. Ladies, before I let you go, final message to our viewers just about their donations and how they are put to good use. And I know right now, as a lot of people are heading back to school, maybe they have found that the back to school clothes just don't fit and they need to donate them.
Exactly. Come see us. We have over 60 stores, so come see us, get all of your back to school needs, backpacks, school supplies, clothing, and bring a box full of your clothes that don't fit anymore, like you said, Derek, and we will turn those donations into good for the greater Houston area. And when you shop and donate at Goodwill Houston, you are helping change lives through the power of work.
All right, we love that catchphrase. Kaya Walker-Washington, Barbie Parker, thanks so much for your time and for your work in our community.
Thank you, Derek. See you soon.
Sounds good. And for more information, you can visit goodwillhouston.org or call 713-692-6221. Now let's send things on over to Miss Lauren Kelly. Hi, Lauren.
Hey, guys. Coming up, the revival of a Houston staple. We're getting a look inside the new Palace Social in Bel Air, where family fun will be right up your alley. Plus, we'll get a check of what is coming up for the news at 4. Houston Life is back in just 2 minutes.
That was
Welcome back to Houston Live. Courtney and Derek back with you on this Wednesday, 3:30.
Glad to have you with us on this very hot August day. Earlier we asked, what is one thing about summer you definitely will not miss? Let's get to some of your comments. Anna writes in, what summer? It rained for nearly all of it. I'll miss not being able to have an actual summer. Okay.
And Amanda writes in, the kids being home.
Okay, sorry. It's a very small screen we're reading these off of. And it looks like Patrick is our next comment. And Patrick writes in, sorry, I'm having trouble seeing this, knowing I have to go back to work after an extremely short vacation.
I know, it was a short summer.
Vacation.
Mick also writes in, profuse sweating, just checking your mail. I know.
I know, just stepping outside.
I know. All right, now we're going to check in with Chris, Lauren, and Frank for a look at what's coming up at 4 o'clock with that heat advisory, Frank. I know that's a big one.
Yeah,
Yes.
now we're talking about some storms out there, Frank.
I've got storms, I've got heat advisories, I have tropical storms. You know, if you want it, I got it.
You're a busy man today.
I know. Look at this. This is our city camera. Normally it's pointed at the Southwest Freeway. I just swung it around. That's northwest Harris County, and you can see the storm there. That is a severe storm that's moving to the northwest at 15 miles an hour, and it's under a warning until 3:45, so what, another 14 minutes. But hail is a possibility with that 1-inch size and 50-mile-an-hour winds. So watch that. It's continuing to move at 15 towards Cypress and Hockley, Waller at 439, Prairie View by 5 o'clock if it hangs together. It's really the big show in town. There's still a few scattered thunderstorms, but it's bringing some relief from the heat, to be honest. We have this heat advisory until 8 p.m. Feels like temperatures from 106 to 110 right now across the area, with the exceptions of where we're getting some cloud cover and a little bit of rain. 90, 91, Houston and Sugar Land, 95 up Conroe, 95 Huntsville, 94 in Cleveland. Feels like numbers have been anywhere from 101 to 106, 108 now in Brenham. That 108, that's the threshold for a heat advisory. So that's one of the reasons it's in effect. So you can see a scattered shower, thunderstorm. That one's headed right toward the Sugar Land area. So we're getting a little bit of relief. I'm not sure it will last very long. So just be careful of the lightning, but enjoy the relief while we have it. Tropical storm Fred down here continues to move into the Dominican Republic. A lot of mountains there. That's going to keep it pretty quiet as far as the wind speeds are concerned. It's a pretty good rainmaker for those mountains, but 35, 40, 45-mile-an-hour winds. Once it's in the Gulf, 60 to 65, and it looks like now it will still move toward Apalachicola, Florida, basically between Pensacola and Tallahassee. But once it gets over those mountains, then we'll really see what it does. I blog about Fred today. Click to Houston.com/weather. So as we head toward the fields, be careful of the lightning. 20% chance for showers through 6 o'clock.
All right. Thank you, Frank. Here's a quick look at some of the stories we're following for today's 4 o'clock newscast. HISD makes it official. They will require masks, while the new superintendent says the school board's vote is not necessary. Plus, how that mask policy will be enforced.
Plus, the CDC releasing more information today regarding pregnant women and the COVID vaccine. We'll take a look at the information and talk about what the new recommendation the CDC is now making regarding that.
And he escaped a murder conviction down in Galveston County, but the trial for Robert Durst continues in Los Angeles today in the death of his friend Susan Berman. The new details that came out in court this afternoon.
All right, Derek, Courtney, back to you guys.
All right, guys, we'll see you at the top of the hour. Thanks so much.
Busy day in news. All right, Palace Social is a new reimagined entertainment spot in Bel Air, and they have something fun for the entire family.
It's replacing the Palace bowling lanes, which was a staple in the community for many years. Lauren Kelly's joining us now. And Lauren, I love that this story has a very special place in your heart.
Absolutely. Mine and my family's. Growing up, we spent a ton of time at the Palace bowling lanes watching my dad bowl. My dad, who was good enough to go pro, by the way. Mom, sisters, and I have all these memories there, and we're very sad to see it close its doors in 2016. But now the space has been revamped as Palace Social with entertainment, food, and you got it, bowling. We are here at Palace Social. It's a brand new fun place to be in Bel Air where the old Palace bowling lanes used to be. So come on inside with me and let's take a look.
The Palace Bowling Lanes opened its doors in 1955 with 44 separate lanes, an arcade, and when the Palace closed its doors in 2016, people in the community were heartbroken. But after remaining empty for 5 years, this space has finally been reimagined as Palace Social, the newest spot for entertainment, food, drink, and of course, bowling.
Over the past 5 years, we have been trying to rejuvenate this into something special that everybody can enjoy. We have a restaurant, bar, lounge with amazing Southern classic foods. We have an arcade, and of course, we still have bowling.
Well, there's a reason that Palace Social is so important to me and my family, including my dad. This is Papa Kelly. This is Mark, my dad. You got to tell everybody how long you bowled at the Palace Bowling Lanes.
Well, I started when I was 13 years old, so 55 years.
What was the best part about bowling at the Palace Bowling Lanes, though?
It was always family entertainment. Plus, they had leagues that you could bowl in, and I was pretty good. I bowled in a league every year. I met my wife, Marlene, here.
My mom bowled in a league as well, and after they started dating, obviously my dad didn't strike out.
How many 300s did you end up bowling over the years? Tell everybody.
72.
72? Perfect games. That's pretty impressive, and you have a ring for almost all of them, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of the refreshed, revamped Palace Social?
This is really good for family entertainment. It's more geared towards family fun rather than, league bowling.
But we can make some good bowling memories here, just like we did.
Oh, sure you can. You can anywhere as long as you have fun.
And with the revival of this classic Houston staple, fun will be right up your alley.
Such a fun time going down the Palace bowling memory lanes, but I know everybody is very excited to make some new memories at Palace Social, and all that info is up at HoustonLife.tv. Did you guys know that my dad not only bowled there, but he worked at the Palace with my cousin Mikey over the years too? So we are like totally tied to this place, and they just loved it.
It was so much fun seeing your little nieces and nephews playing around. I love it. And talk about talent in your family. I mean, that is so cool that your dad was good enough to go pro.
Yeah, he was good, but he had 4 girls, so he chose not to do it. He stayed home with us.
I know.
Aww.
Was that the first story you did with Papa Mark?
Yeah.
I love it. We need more Papa Mark and the rest of the family.
You would love to.
Lauren, great job. Thanks so much for sharing. Can't wait to go there. Coming up, how does a 16-year-old from Rosenberg end up starring on a Netflix hit show?
I don't know, but I think we're going to find out as actor Diamond Lyons shares more on his budding career. There he is right now. We're going to have a chat right after this when Houston Life returns. Don't go away.
Let's try this again. Kelvin Upshaw, are you related to that Aaliyah girl?
No, I am not.
But you look a lot like her dead boyfriend.
Not all black people look alike.
That was a clip of actor Diamond Lyons playing Kelvin on Netflix's sitcom The Upshaws.
Well, the Rosenberg native is proof you can make it as an actor in Hollywood without having to stop calling Texas home. Amen to that. He's joining us now with more on his career via Zoom. Diamond, welcome to Houston Life.
Hello, how are you?
We are great. Thanks so much for joining us. I love hearing this and shining a spotlight, of course, on all of our local people making it big on all these different shows. But first of all, let's talk about kind of how you got started. I know you grew up in Rosenberg. You kind of go back and forth, right, between LA and Rosenberg. But you also were at Match Theater. You did a performance there. That's in Midtown. I've actually been there. What a fantastic experience for you there.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you because it's raining a lot right now where I'm at. So in Rosenberg, it's storming right now.
Well, when did you get the acting bug, basically? I know that you had a production at Match Theater here in Houston. So when did that kind of get that fire in your belly?
So I remember right after I wound up doing that, I had wound up doing a few more local Houston things. And then after I did that, I posted a skit actually on my Instagram, and that skit I had wound up promoting that, and off of whatever Instagram, because I still don't know to this day what after whatever hashtag, I'm sorry, I don't know which hashtag it was, but my manager had found me through the hashtag, and we wound up speaking with him. We found out he was legit, and we wound up signing with him. He started sending me a bunch of auditions, and I did wind up getting some no's, but I guess the Upshaw's the one I needed, and I got the Upshaws.
Well, it's pretty cool how little by little your career has grown. When The Upshaws premiered in May on Netflix, it was #1. I know a lot of people were, and they still are, buzzing about it. You have another season coming up. A lot of people might wonder, okay, how does this all work? When you're in school, but you're doing this hit show, there's Wanda Sykes on the screen right now. It's such a great cast. How does it all work? Like, what does a typical day look like for you while you are in production?
Well, typical day starts off with, well, for one, I need to make sure I have my schedule printed and posted. I keep that on my wall so I know what time I need to be to where I need to be. But I usually start off by brushing my teeth, doing the normal things. And then after that, I wound up going to school. And school, I go to Connections Academy. So it's a really good online school that you can go to. It's really flexible with my schedule. due to the fact that I don't have to wake up by a certain time or in school by a certain time of the day. I just need to have my stuff turned in by the end of the semester and make sure I'm passing. That's it. So I can really go get up in between classes and go do what I need to do on set and come back and keep the same progress going, really.
It is so awesome. And the way that your schedule is, I mean, you're just 16 years old. By the way, I mean, the cast that you're working with on The Upshaw is, of course, Kim Fields, Wanda Sykes, Mike Epps. I mean, Diamond, are you kind of like, wow, I'm working with all these people. These people are my people that I see every day.
I mean, at first when I met them, I mean, I was definitely starstruck because I couldn't believe, like, I made it this far. And, you know, it didn't take much to make it this far, you know. So, for one, I'm grateful and I'm happy to be working with them. And then two, I mean, after a while, we did wind up building a really good relationship on set. You know, it started to kind of feel like a real family working with them. Everyone's great, too, by the way.
Diamond, before we let you go, let's chat about what you have coming up, because I know you have a number of projects in line, including a limited series on Netflix. This is directed by Ava DuVernay, and this is about the life of Colin Kaepernick. You play the best friend of the younger Colin, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to be tuning in for this.
Yes. That, I haven't really got many details on when that's coming out, but yes, I did work on that. And currently, I am doing more auditions to just, you know, get on a few other things. And besides the renewal for season 2, that's really about all I have coming up right now until I get something else new from these auditions that I'm doing.
Well, it's a full plate. We're excited to see you. I love The Upshaws. It's funny, and can't wait to see what's next for you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Diamond Lions, congratulations on your career. We will definitely be watching. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
And to our viewers, The Upshaws is streaming right now on Netflix. If you would like to connect with Diamond, we have shared a link on our website, HoustonLife.tv.
Definitely check out the series if you haven't. It's
all right.
really good.
Now let's check back in with Joe Sam, eating his way through the day, I understand. Joe, how's it going out there?
Oh, it's going great, you guys. So I already finished that amazing heirloom tomato salad before. We got the superstar chef here making us another one. When we come back, we're going to show you guys how he puts this together, the heirloom tomato salad. And we're going to talk more about what he's going to be doing, the comedy preview when Houston Life returns.
Grab your glass, everyone. It's happy hour in Studio B, and in today's Wine Club poured by H-E-B, we're highlighting a Malbec that's under $10. So it's music to my ears.
You know, it's $7 to be exact. Lucky number 7. How about this? You can leave the beer in the cooler because the specialists, the wine specialists over at H-E-B, they say the Azteca Malbec, there go my cars, it pairs perfectly with your next backyard cookout. And Courtney, I feel like there's this myth that during the summer, a lot of people say you can't drink red wine, but all the experts we've had on Houston Life, they say that is totally something that should be thrown out the window.
Absolutely thrown out the window. And our friends over at H-E-B say this is the perfect red to pair with like your backyard barbecue. If you're smoking some meat, or if you got some sausage, or you're doing some kebabs, this is perfect. But don't be afraid to go buy the $7 beautiful Malbec at H-E-B in the next 10 minutes and chill it. Add a little chill to this red. Fantastic.
So let's hear a little bit about the history. So essentially, the fruit comes from vineyards throughout the region of Cuyo, which is just to the east of the Andes Mountains. So it's 100% Malbec, pure fruit-driven example of Argentina's signature grape, because if it's a Malbec, it always comes from that specific region of Argentina.
And what I love about Malbec, too, is that it's a beautiful, like, full-body red, but it's not overpowering. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to describe it. A lot of times a big, bold red can kind of leave an aftertaste or something. That's not what this is. It's lovely. And by the way, you're looking at the label there. It's beautiful. It's vibrant and eye-catching. Well, it goes along and fits the meaning of Azteca, which is indigenous word for flower in Argentina.
Okay, very, very nice.
And by
again,
the way, Fun fact.
$7.
Screw top.
I love the screw top.
Me too.
It's so funny. I don't even bother with the cork anymore. Sometimes I do, but I always go for a screw top. And we like to stock up too on a Malbec.
Yes.
That's what Brandon drinks. And so at $7, you can grab a case and, you know, enjoy it for an hour.
Orlando
months,
likes them
for
too.
months. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
By the way, on my Facebook page today, I put on there how to chill a bottle very quickly. 9 different ways that were tested. Go check it out. It's really fantastic. 5 minutes to chill a bottle. And test it and let me know. I thought it was really cool. And if you'd like to join our Houston Life Wine Club poured by HEB, visit our website to register. It's very easy. You have access to exclusive giveaways. You'll even have a chance to be part of our virtual tastings.
Sounds good to me. As a reminder, you can find today's featured wine at your local HEB.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Well, from a great glass of wine to a full plate of food, we're checking back in with Joe Sam with more on a tasty event that's coming up.
Hey, Courtney, Derek, you know what will go great with that amazing glass of wine? It's an amazing heirloom tomato salad here at Blue Dern. And we're speaking with the superstar chef and friend of the show. You guys seen him before, Chef Blue Dern here, and executive chef and owner here. We're getting ready to make this here, but before we make the salad and show people how you put that together, we want to talk all about you, because when we mentioned that this preview is going to feature all-star chefs, this is one right here. So you had an amazing career. Let's talk a little bit about the challenges you may have faced and where you are now, because you've also competed on the Food Network and the Netflix show as well. When we talk about that, let's talk all about it.
Well, Joe, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I mean, we've just had a blast, you know, building this restaurant over the last year. You know, and just the response from the community has been incredible. So, you know, I think for me, it's all about cooking with the seasons, cooking with love, cooking with passion, and cooking with the food that you really want to eat. And right now, I really want to eat tomatoes. I mean, it's summertime, right? You want fresh flavors, nice bursting. You know, the thing I like about heirloom tomatoes is each one of these tomatoes is going to have, you know, different flavors. So some are going to be nice and sweet, some are going to be acidic, but it's all refreshing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And that's why we want to get people to give that understanding of how we actually put this together. I've already eaten in a whole plate of it, so we want to show people how to put it together. And this is something that you're going to be doing, not this particular dish, but something that simply people can make at home.
No, oh yeah, absolutely. This is definitely something you can make at home. I mean, for me, I'm really excited for this commune preview. You know, we're going to be cooking with 23 chefs. We're going to be doing it safely, and we're going to be doing it at the Heights House Hotel. So very excited there. So anyway, with this tomato salad, I have some shallots, I have some chives, I have
some good old pepper in there.
Oh yeah, just give it that cracked black pepper, and then just a little bit of olive oil. And look, that alone right there, that could be your meal.
It's going to make it super flavorful, really just bursting with amazing colors. This is something that people can put together at home. Really simple, but we want them to come here so they can get the full experience,
well, that's
right?
the idea. That's the idea. I mean, and also enjoy the great ambience, the great service, you know, everything else you enjoy in eating out.
All right, so go ahead and finish topping all of this here again. And like you heard, you guys, he just mentioned that it's going to be happening at the Heights House Houston, so that you go there and check him out for when the preview is going to be happening. Again, what are you just finishing adding on there? We're going to soon
So I'm adding a little arugula vinaigrette. We have pimentone aioli that goes on top. After that, I'm going to take a little bit of roasted tomato vinaigrette.
Oh, that looks good.
Roasting the tomatoes. Yeah, look at that right there. And then,
that's pretty much it, right, Chef? We're going to finish topping this off because I'm getting hungry as we speak, Courtney and Derek. Chef, you are absolutely amazing. We can't wait to see you in a preview and the amazing work that you're going to continue doing here at Blue Dern. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Look at that. Oh, beautiful.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Beautiful. It looks so beautiful, Joe. One of the best in town. Thanks. We'll see you in a bit. After the break, a look at what is coming up on tomorrow's show, including a big-name actor who is also a former White House staff member.
And as we head to break, let's check in with Kevin Frazier for a look at what's coming up on Entertainment Tonight. Hey, Kevin.
Courtney and Derek tonight on ET. Are Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez moving in together? What we learned about the iconic mansion they just toured. Plus, is Jennifer Aniston dating David Schwimmer? And the nominees who just got uninvited to the Emmys. You don't want to miss it. That's tonight at 6:30 right here on KPRC2. Now, stay put. Houston Life will be right back.
Tomorrow in Houston Life, we're going to meet the liquid chef from one of the hottest restaurants in town, Musafer, who's helping us beat the heat. Yum, with some healthy, cooling cocktails.
Sounds good to me. Sign me up. Plus, actor and former White House member Kal Penn chats about hosting the new Food Network series, Money Hungry. All right.
All right. Good stuff coming up tomorrow. Let's get a final look at what you had to say about our question of the day. Earlier, we asked you, what's one thing about summer you won't miss? Rebecca coming in with the winning comment.
Uh-oh.
My neighbor's body in a Speedo. Love your shirt, Derek. I'd vote for you anytime.
I'm guessing you and your neighbor do not have a close relationship. Just a guess, Rebecca. Thank you, though. I'm glad you like the shirt. I'll send it to you. Roxanne writes in, bugs, heat, humidity, living on the surface of the sun. You know, that's a good point. But Vegas and Arizona, they are hotter.
They are hotter. No our heat here. Carmen writes in, hearing people say it's hot. LOL. Love it. That's why we live here, right?
You know what? It is kind of true. I guess if you live in Houston during August, I mean, how many times do we say, "Oh man, it's hot. It's hot."
We still have September yet, y'all. It gets hotter.
Some years through October, I mean, it's still.
Swatting mosquitoes with our Halloween costumes.
Listen, stay hydrated and remember to stock up on water at home. It is still hurricane season for a few more months.
That is right. Don't forget your $7 bottle of Malbec either. Priorities.
Stock up on that as well. Thanks so much for joining us today. That was fun, Courtney. Cheers.
It was. Cheers to you, my friend. Happy Wine Club Wednesday. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll do it all again, all over tomorrow. Let's send it over to Studio A for the news at 4. Hey, guys.